Alongside Teddy Atlas, good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip from... Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Targeting a left hand down low. Well, there's one fighter here, as we've seen time and time again, that just doesn't have the physicality. He doesn't have the overall strength against his opponent. But what does he have?
Well, he has the greatest muscle that the human body has, the brain muscle. Use it. Be smart. Give angles. Get out. Keep your opponent off balance. If he's bigger and stronger, he needs a certain kind of set position to use that. Do not give that to him.
He just missed that shot up top. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Johnson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Good combination. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Well, you look at this. Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
Well-targeted left hand by Johnson. Commits to the straight right. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this one.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
He comes with the straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Scored well with that right-handed Meldrick Johnson. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Up top with the right hand. Johnson, big shot he just scored with. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old-timers would say, take a walk around the block.
1, 2.
Johnson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
No, he missed that right. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a 3-punch combination. How about that left hand? Johnson's hit by a counter punch there. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Johnson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. I wonder if those 60 seconds were enough, Teddy. He was knocked down in that last round. Now he's right back out there.
That 60 seconds has been enough for fighters in his position before. This sport's been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
Well played, straight right hand. And now another left. He missed with that headshot. And now he scores with that left to the body. Solid uppercut. Good right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Johnson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination score. There's a good right hand. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good shot there with that left. Nice block by Johnson. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Good strong combo. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Start of round 4, I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Here he comes, nice and aggressive, red hot going after it. Much the way he finished up the action the last time we saw him in the last round.
Hey, look, if you're a fisherman and the fisher was good in a certain spot, you can't wait to get the boat out to that same spot. He's rolling right out there.
He stays committed to the body. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. A stinging uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Good-looking uppercut that time. Halfway through round number 4. Johnson's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Scored well with the left downstairs. Johnson's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Good return fire that time. Count down the final moments of this round. Really on target there with a 3-punch combination. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Johnson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. The same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Solid right hands headline that exchange. And now he's targeting upstairs. Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Crashes home with the uppercut. That right hand serving well. Oh, what a power punch by Meldrick Johnson. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Johnson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. There's that right hand he scores with. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. Clean shot with the right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you come in there, when you're controlling it, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. And round 5 comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eyes shut closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find the way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Little volume punching to the body there. Nice work with the jab on the outside. Eddie, this guy's putting on a clinic right now. I mean, his accuracy is remarkable.
Yeah, clinic in a healthcare center. He's like a surgeon.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Well-targeted combination by Johnson. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Seconds to go here in this round. Johnson showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. There's the straight right hand. Not able to land a headshot. Solid left. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. And he scores with a 3-punch combo. There's the right hand. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Johnson. And he's marking that target right above the belt line. End of the round here, and you can see that label of volume puncher was made for this guy as the punch stats prove true.
Yeah, he doesn't care really where he hits you. It makes you think of those stories you used to hear in the old days. Maybe your grandfather, maybe your father talked about Rocky Marciano. Loved that guy, former heavyweight champ of the world. He'd hit you anywhere. He didn't care. Back of the head, he hit you on the arms, and he'd start breaking you down. This guy doesn't care. He just rolls.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a 3-punch combination. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Body shot lands. It was the right. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Johnson showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Johnson. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good flush shot by Johnson. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, and that's great work right there. The overhand right after blocking his opponent's shot. Oh, what an exchange. And that's the end of round 7. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the 3rd punch in there and landed the combination. Right to the head with that right. Able to counter that attack. There's the double jab. You can see he can do it up top as well as down low. Blocks the headshot. The halfway point of round number 8. Johnson's combination punching is working well here. Gets rid of that body shot. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Good way to protect the midsection. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Wow, is he defensively sound. Johnson's in position to pull this out, and you can see his corner man is telling him just that. Don't worry about the fact that it's a close fight. Go out there and win it here in these later stages. Very accurate work. 3-punch combination serves him well. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. A solid uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Johnson scoring with that right hand. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. All landing. He is not in good shape. Solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
2, 3.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Johnson's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. And that's the end of round 9. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Way to block there. Well, earlier you saw what happened to him. He was stunned. He got tagged in this fight. He got hit hard. Now you're seeing the kind of mentality that's going to try to avoid that happening again. But, Teddy, it's not necessarily the kind of mentality that's going to win you a fight.
No, if you're in the corner with him, you know what you tell him, Joe? You tell him, look, you're being tested now. I understand you've been hurt. I understand you're looking to survive right now. But you're being tested for the first time in your life. Do you want to be a champion? Do you want to be special? Special people find a way to get out of this and still offensively go forward.
Yeah, he's got to answer those questions. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Solid shot again down. Did you see that? Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
4, 5, 6.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Johnson's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner